Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Ignore the flash, I'll turn it off after this clip. But welcome back to another Hifoot unboxing. I know this channel just seems like Hifoot videos every other second, but I'm not complaining. I love working with Hifoot. Today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing, on this side, the Jordan 4 Breds. And I know this is a grail for a lot of people, so I'm finally picking it up to review for the channel. If this video did help you guys out, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new. Let's go ahead and just jump right on into the video though. Alright, so let's open up this box right here to see the quote-unquote excuses, as I like to call them, but we will get to that in a second. Let's go ahead and get to the bread and butter here, these shoes themselves with the Nike Air tag. And the Stock X tag should be in the box right there, as always. Sorry if my voice sounds a little weird. I have been sick, and that is why there haven't been really any videos posted for a little while, or they've been pre-recorded videos, because I've been like really sick and I lost my voice for a week, so I was unable to record new videos. So I apologize if my voice is kind of wacky right now as it is, but here are the shoes. And honestly, you guys know I'm not a Jordan 4 fan, but honestly, I don't hate these Jordan 4s. Like, I would wear these Jordan 4s. I like that sort of like retro 80s vibe that they give off, because these were made in the 80s. But let's go ahead and fix these things up a little bit. Then we'll get into the further authentication. We'll talk more about these excuses and then go ahead and wrap up everything up. So let's get right into that. Alright, so starting off with this front toe box right here in the authentication, all of the stitching looks great, wrapping around this front toe box on all sides, as well as the upper stitching around the front toe box and around the entire shoe. Looks great going to this netting. The netting seems to be in the proper position, as well as on the front right here. Working over to this side with all of the stitching, the netting looks great here. The wings, with the wings stitching, seems to be right on both sides, with it going a little bit further on each, going all the way back on this one, all the way back. But all of the stitching wrapping towards the back looks great around the Nike Air little piece right here, looking great. Everything around there looks great. All of the glue, not any glue stains, I should say. There are not any glue stains wrapping around the shoe. Sock liner looks great around the top, as well as the tongue with the flight on it looks great, wrapping around. All of the tongue looks great. Here's the bottom. All of the paint on the bottom with the little air bubble looks great as well. So let's go ahead and get onto this side and quickly authenticate this one, as I just authenticated that side, so you can kind of repeat the steps. All of the stitching around this front piece looks great right there. All the stitching wrapping around from the back all the way around to the front looks great right there, with the netting in their proper spots, I guess, around all of the sides, as well as under the wing. This one's a little bit crooked, but not too bad whatsoever. At this point, after reviewing over 120 pairs of shoes like this, you think they're real in your head. You really don't spot any flaws. The stitching under the wing looks great over here, with the wings themselves and the lace holders looking great on all sides. Going to the back of the shoe right here, stitching looks great, working to the back, with the Nike Air looking great, stitching wrapping all around it looks great, and the sock liner, perfect condition right around there, with the flight, all the stitching around the flight looking great, A little bit of a fold right there, but nothing. I'm just nitpicking right now, coming up with anything like that. No real glue stains around the side, maybe a little right there. But other than that, no real glue stains wrapping around it that bad. As well as the bottoms looking great. If you guys would like all angles of this shoe, you've got them right here. So yeah, that is the Jordan 4s from Hifoot. So let's go ahead, set the shoes aside and talk about these excuses next, because this right here is my personal favorite reason why to buy from Hifoot. So if we open up these excuses here, we can see that this is simply just a receipt or a Nike sales memo right here. If you guys would like to pause and read it for yourself, it comes with everything that you would get if you purchased them from Nike, even a fake Visa card right there. Everything here, and yes, though it is in like Hong Kong with the pricing, everything like that, because it's from Hong Kong here. So everything is like that, as well as right here, the receipt. It has all of that, and if you guys would like to pause and take a look at both of these, you can. And then this Union Pay receipt has both sides as well. So all of it is printed quality right here, as you guys can see. And this is one of my favorite reasons to buy from Hifoot. If you guys were picking up shoes from Hifoot, the reason why that this is such a big deal is because these are receipts for these shoes. So it looks like you picked these things up for retail. Now, you guys might be saying, you know, my friends know I've never been to Hong Kong, and I've especially never purchased shoes from Hong Kong, so how am I going to get away with these excuses? Well, that is where I tell you guys, in my personal opinion, how to get away with excuses like these are to say that you purchased these from a reseller that purchased them in Hong Kong. So you purchased these shoes from somebody that bought them, you bought them dead stock from a guy that purchased these in Hong Kong. And I feel like that way is the best way to get away with using these excuses, and they will come in good handy, especially if you are new to this industry. And that's why I always say to people, if you guys are new and you're buying your first pair of shoes like this, buy from Hifoot, because you get those excuses and those things like that in the box. So that is all about the excuses. Let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about Hifoot as a company and not just their shoes, because you could have great shoes, but if the company isn't good, why buy from them? Alright, so I've worked with Hifoot numerous times in the past. They are one of the first people that have actually sponsored me. So if you guys want to check out a ton of more Hifoot videos, go ahead and check them out on my channel. Just use the magnifying glass, look up Hifoot, and you'll find all of the Hifoot videos that you guys would ever want. At this point, I'm going to be reviewing every shoe on their website at this point, but if you guys want to check all of those out, feel free to. But if you guys would like to know a little bit more about them instead of just me approving them, also, I have just made a video that's titled, Should You Buy From Hifoot? So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead and do that on my channel. It was the last video I posted, I think. But anyways, if you guys are still wanting to know a little bit more about why you should purchase from Hifoot, well, in my personal opinions, they have these were actually fast UPS shipping, but I've received shoes with FedEx, USPS, DHL, UPS, all of them through Hifoot. Normally I've received them through FedEx, but this time it was UPS shipping, and these took around 2 weeks. I talked about this in the Should You Buy From Hifoot video. The times of purchasing them normally fluctuate anywhere between a few days. I've received shoes within like 6 days or less, and I've received shoes from them in about a month. So it kind of fluctuates, but for the most part, I've only received one shoe in a month. These shoes took around 2.5 weeks to get here. So pretty standard across all sites. However, I've actually had shoes come in less than 6 days from them. So very fast shipping for the most part, but these took around standard shipping times. As well as they have amazing customer service, working with them, texting with them. It's honestly kind of fun to pick out shoes from them, because I kind of take a minute to reply to a lot of my sponsors, because I have so many of them nowadays coming up, which thank you guys for giving me that opportunity. It's hard for me to reply to all of them in like one night. So, kind of working with them, it's like, what do you finally want to pick? All that. It's just fun. So they are a great company to work with. They're professional, but not too professional to feel intimidating. And then finally, they give you high quality check images if you guys are like into authenticating your shoes yourself, or if you guys are in like would prefer like a place like my Discord server, for example. We have 14,000 members in it now, around 14,000 I'm pretty sure, and we have a whole team of people that will authenticate your shoes for you, as well as if you'd like to authenticate them on places like Reddit, you can do that as well. And finally, they have a pretty standard website across all platforms, but that is definitely a good thing, because if you guys are new to this whole industry, you guys are buying for the excuses and all those things, you'll know how to use the website. So with all of that being said, if you guys would like to pick up these Jordan 4 Breds from Hifoot, or if you guys would like to purchase any other shoes from Hifoot, go ahead and check them out and use my discount code. You guys will be saving some money, as well as it will help support the channel. So if this video did help you guys out, please leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you guys are new, follow all my social medias down in the description down below. And with all of that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.